Alright guys, so I'm in the kitchen and we are going to do a little project. So this hardware that is on my cabinets, you can see is very dated. We have got some shiny brass that is actually in terrible condition. It's kind of hard to see. Some of them are better than others. And then we've got this little white thing. We had this same hardware in our kitchen in the first house that my husband and I bought, like in 1999. I think it was 99. Yeah, so we're gonna change this out. I went back and forth about what I wanted, and I finally decided on this brushed brass. I like the lines on these. I like that they're a little more modern. I feel like it's going to be kind of a good mix with the wood. I was going to wait to do this until we kind of do more in the kitchen, but these are so dirty. So I just figured rather than like taking the time to clean them up, we're just going to go ahead and replace them, even though the rest of the kitchen is still covered in ugly wallpaper. At least my handles will be clean. All right guys, so that hardware is going to be a no-go, because you can see we've got some discoloration here where the handle was right here. And the ones that I got, they just cover the screws because they're super square with no overhang. I tried like cleaning the cabinet door really well, and then I also tried treating it with some liquid gold. That didn't really do anything. So now I'm gonna just send those back and I'm gonna order these. They're way cheaper anyway. That's what I was originally going to order and then decided not to. So you win some, you lose some. It's really not a big deal. Like I said, I was originally going to order the chrome ones that had the longer handle anyway, and then I just kind of decided not to. But now I know. Now I know for sure that the other ones are not going to work. So we'll try this again another day. Alright guys, so it's always loud up here because the air conditioner is up here. But I'm upstairs. There's the air conditioner right there. This is going to be our homeschool closet. And before I unpack all of these boxes, I'm going to paint this closet. We took down the wire shelving. We're actually going to put up more wire shelving, but I don't want to do it until I've had a chance to paint this. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm also going to do the same thing in the linen closet. We took all of the shelving out. We are going to replace it. But first, I'm gonna clean it up and paint it. So you guys are seeing the before, and then you will get to see the afters. All right guys, so I know painting closets is not exciting, but this is painted. This one has also been painted. It's still really wet. All right, so basically, we're eventually gonna paint the whole inside of this house. We have really tall ceilings in like the entryway and living room. And I really just want to make sure that I get the paint color right. We're not actually ready to do it yet. So what I'm doing though is I got a color. It's the Bare Silver Drop. I've used it before. It's a color that I really like, but you guys know paint colors don't always work and look in one house the way they looked in another house. So I got a gallon of it and I am using it to paint closets. And then I'm also going to go downstairs and just kind of paint one small wall in the living room. It's going to make the living room look kind of crazy, but it's in a place where it'll give me a good idea kind of how this color is going to work. So obviously if it doesn't work, I will get a different paint color. But like I said, I knew I could use it for inside closets because I just did 2 closets. There's also my son's closet that I've got to do. It's just not ready to paint yet. There's still some more prep work that needs to be done. And then there is another closet that needs to be done, which I'm not doing like in this round. So the paint's not going to go to waste. Also, painting closets is not exciting. The reason that I am starting with this is simply because when we moved in, all the wire shelves in these closets were covered in some kind of sticky substance. I don't really know what it is. I'm not even going to try to guess. It's just something that didn't clean easily. So we ripped all of that out, and we figured while we were doing that, might as well do this right and paint them before we install the shelving. The other thing is you'll notice at some point that there is still carpet upstairs, and for that reason, like, we're gonna have it replaced in the near-ish future, but since we are going to be replacing carpet upstairs, and I'm eventually going to paint the wood trim because all of the trim is like dark brown, I decided to just kind of paint the tops of the molding at the bottom of the closet, because it will tell me where I need to caulk. And then also I didn't want to paint the baseboards and then get beat up during the carpet installation. So the closets won't be finished, but the walls will be done, and I can obviously just touch up whenever we put baseboards back in, or however we go about it once the carpet is done. So one little thing done. Let me show you though the real reason I'm excited that these closets have been painted. All right, so we've been in the house for 2.5 weeks now, and I still have all of these boxes plus many, many more that I haven't been able to unpack because I had nowhere to put this stuff because the closets weren't ready. All right, so here's the wall that I'm gonna test my paint color on. Went ahead and covered up the TV. I've patched walls. I'm gonna go ahead and take those switch plates off. But you can see, I know I haven't shown you guys this yet, this color is very yellowish. It's maybe hard to tell here, but it is very much on the warm side. But the gray that I got might be too gray, so we're gonna test it out. All right, so I know this is not exciting, but let me just tell you that this closet looks so much better. Like so much better, and this paint is amazing. Let me show it to you. I did this in one coat. This is the Behr Ultra Scuff Defense stain blocking paint and primer, and it was great. And this is the color Silver Drop. Again, I'm still just kind of testing out this color, so we'll see. It looks great in here, and I think I still like it downstairs. So yay, check out the blue carpet though. Gonna be so glad when that's out of here. All right guys, so it is several days later. I'm gonna give you guys a home tour. Okay, so we just moved in a few weeks ago. Things are still kind of crazy, but I've made a lot of progress and things are kind of starting to feel like we're getting somewhere. So here is our living room. We still haven't put up blinds yet, so we quickly bought curtains, hung curtains. Blinds will be going in soon. Here's kind of the layout of everything. This is still not completely put together. We've had issues with Xfinity, not naming names, just kidding. All right, so this is just my mess right here. But I was super happy to have my little table of pictures. Here is my dining room and all of its wallpaper glory. So we did put in a new chandelier. It is so much better. I'll try to remember to pop a picture in of the old chandelier. This is just in progress. It's just stuff there right now, but it will eventually be something, hopefully. We have our regular table and chairs. Over here we have a buffet. All my pictures are stacked up over there. And then over here we have Amazon boxes for projects that have come in. So y'all, check out this wallpaper. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so I totally forgot to film it, but the new hardware came in and it is perfect. This was actually what I originally wanted and then decided, I don't know, that I didn't want it. But I'm so glad that the others didn't work because these are actually perfect. Oh, I remember why I didn't. Because this is like a chrome faucet, and I don't really like brushed nickel mixed with chrome. Like I like to mix metals, but not all metals. So we'll eventually change this out. And then over here, everything's kind of the same, you guys. All right, do you see this stuff? All right, are you seeing this? We have a new family member that I need to introduce you to as of today. The first thing, there's like a random Panera cup, whatever. This is real life, people. As soon as my youngest son found out we were buying a house, his first question was, can we get a dog? So you guys will get to meet Leo soon. All right, so here is our den area. This is the room I'm not sure how I'm gonna film in, but we're gonna try it. All right, so we got a stone fireplace over here. This room is actually a good size. It's gonna kind of function as an office, library, sitting room kind of deal for us. I've got this couch in here. I'm gonna be doing a gallery wall above this. And then over here, this is all still very much a mess, but you know, what are you gonna do? We're trying to figure out how to make this room work still. But so we've got that's kind of our library area. And then we've got the desk here. We're gonna mount a TV up here so that this room can kind of be like a multi-purpose room. And then most of this decor, y'all, is my husband's that he's always had in his office. So now it gets to come out and be in one of our living spaces, which is kind of interesting. This room I actually really want to paint it navy blue, but I'm not sure because there is no overhead light in here and the ceilings are pretty low, so we don't really want to put in an overhead light. So we'll see. I don't want it to be too dark, but there is a lot of light coming in. You can see I'm sitting in front of a window, like it's actually a door. So I don't know, we'll see. Work in progress. Everything is a work in progress. But I think this room is gonna be fun. All right, so here is the master bedroom. Still very much a work in progress, but we have a rug and we have the beginnings of a gallery wall over there. I'm not gonna show you everything because it's kind of just random stuff in there. We're still gonna do either art or TV or something here, and I'll decorate this. But I like my chair. And then over here, still trying to figure out what to do with this stuff. There's like an ironing board, y'all. Still very much a work in progress, but that's okay. And then bathroom, nothing's really changed there. Here is my little entryway. I am so excited to have actual pictures. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Here is the paint color that I'm thinking about going with. So I did just this one wall and I did some closets upstairs. This paint color right here is called Silver Drop by Benjamin Moore. This yellowy color is the color that's kind of through the whole main area. It's just kind of grungy looking. We will paint the trim white eventually. So lots to do. Up here's the stairs. You can see way more of that yellow. It is so yellow. But anyway, we were moved in. Things are finally starting to feel more settled. We've kind of reached the point where it's like, okay, I don't know what to do with all this stuff, and I've just kind of started shoving things in closets. So at some point we're going to get to do lots of decluttering, so that will be fun. All right, so this is Leo. He is our 1.5-year-old Aussie Doodle, and we are so excited to add him to our family. The first thing Henry wanted when we moved is he wanted to know if we could get a dog. So we have a dog, and he has been so sweet. Even though Henry's not smiling, he's actually really happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys soon.